In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate CFU-ml in Excel. We'll be using a simple Excel formula to calculate colony-forming units per milliliter, or CFU per milliliter, from your sample data. This is a great way to speed up repetitive calculations and reduce manual errors, especially if you're working with multiple samples. Start by opening Excel. Once you're in a blank worksheet, enter your sample data into the sheet. Make sure your values are organized clearly so the formula can reference the correct cells. In this example, the calculation will use the values in columns B, C, and D. So take a moment to confirm your data is placed in the right row and column before moving on. Next, click into cell E2. This is where the CFU per milliliter result will appear for your first row of data. In E2, type the formula equals B2 divided by open parenthesis C2 multiplied by D2 close parenthesis. Written another way, that's equals B2 slash open parenthesis C2 asterisk D2 close parenthesis. This formula divides the colony count by the product of the dilution factor and the plated volume, which gives you the CFU per milliliter value. After entering the formula, press Enter to calculate the result. If your worksheet has additional rows of sample data, you don't need to retype the formula each time. Instead, drag the formula down from E2 to copy it into the rows below. Excel will automatically adjust the cell references for each row, which makes this much faster and more consistent. Once all your results have been calculated, select the result cells in column E. This will let you format the output so it's easier to read, especially if your CFU per milliliter values are very large or very small. Now, go to the Home tab in Excel. In the Number section, click on the Number Format drop-down, which usually displays General by default. From that drop-down list, select Scientific. This will convert your results into scientific notation, which is often the clearest format for lab calculations and reporting. It also makes values much more standardized when you're reviewing or sharing results. That's it. You've entered your sample data, applied the CFU per milliliter formula, filled it down for multiple rows, and formatted the results in scientific notation for easier interpretation. If you want cleaner spreadsheets, it also helps to label your columns clearly before starting, so you always know which values represent counts, dilution, plated volume, and final results. If this tutorial helped you, please consider subscribing. We post new software tutorials every day to help you get the most out of your favorite tools. Thanks for watching.